So let's head into our next topic of the conversation. And you guys, this one it kind of surprised me. And the topic of the conversation is fighter versus sponsor. I just I just don't understand. And this is what I mean by that. How come there's why like what's the misunderstanding? What is the argument? What is like I mean, and this is why I don't understand. You guys could fill me in on this. Okay, if you are a professional athlete, regardless of what field or whatever you do, or regardless, or you could even play chess. I don't give a shit. But let's say if you are a sponsor individual, that tells me that you must have some kind of contract with your sponsor, essentially. And in this case, guys, from UFC 259, there was a bit of, I don't know, like disagreement, conflict of interest. I don't know what you would call it, between Dominic Cruz and one of Monsters Energy marketing guy. I don't know who this guy is. His name is, let me have a look here. Han Mollicam. I never heard that in my life. But however, he's part of the energy Monster Energy promotional team, and Dominic Cruz is having a bit of a tough time with him, and I just don't understand why. I believe that anytime that an athlete sign with a sponsor, it's within the name. You wear the products, you promote their drinks, you promote the items, whatever the case may be. They are with in a sense your sponsor. It's within the name. I don't know what is I don't know what else is being asked of Dominic Cruz besides the obligation that he signs for. Is it too much to ask? I honestly don't know. Because according to the press conference, all this guy, all he was asking for was a bit of a shout out. And is that too much? I just honestly don't know, you guys. I mean, if you're paying me, fuck yeah, I'll give you a shout out. You want me to help promote your items, promote your products? Pay me. That's what you do. That's why you sponsor me. Okay, okay. And if you look at this one right here, this is the Reeboks. I realized that, especially when it comes to the fighter, Reeboks are, it's not it's not good. It's not good for the fighter. Let's put it that way. And that is why they are leaving. But let's get back to Dominic Cruz with Monster Energy, or you know what? Let's talk about like fighters as a whole with the sponsor that they would get from any sponsor. Reebok's huge, Monster Energy is huge, and one of the athletes, she is getting a sponsor from Red Bull Energy as well. Fuck, man. I mean, I remember during the time where these guys would wear like fucking like Condom Depot on their ass, and fucking like some kind of face mask bullshit that they have to do to make some money. And I don't know who I should side with. Like, I would like to say like I would like to side with the sponsor, because at the end of the day, the fighters, they make their money not just through fighting but also sponsorship. The sponsorship deal that they might have with like whoever that they sign with. And in this situation with Monster Energy, they are not just a partner of with the fighter; they also partner with the UFC to promote it as well. And after that's being said, like, the fuck, man, I just don't understand. Like, what is so difficult? I just don't understand the conflict. I just don't understand the conflict and the clash between the fighters and sponsors. Especially when it gets to a point where it must in this case it was brought up like nationally, and even Dominic, he got to a point where, you know what, I'll fight you. Like, I don't have to do it for money. I'll do it for free. I'll do it for charity. You know, and we could sponsor your products like that to a fight, because that's what I do. I am a fighter. Let's fight. So I just don't understand. I just don't understand. I am fairly certain that Monster Energy, they are giving Dominic Cruz a fair chunk of change, a good amount of money, and it's not just that. It's also opened up the door and an opportunity for other fighters as well. You know what? Me as an observer, as an outsider looking in, I would like to know more about it. Like, what's the situation? I don't understand why. Like, I just don't understand. Like, just do it, man. They'll give you money. They'll give you money just to wear their shirt, have their drinks, wear wear their products. Fuck yeah. It's an additional source of income that you didn't have before. Why wouldn't you do it? Like, it boggles my mind. It boggles my mind. Is it that bad? Like, I just like I said, you guys, like, if you guys could fill me in on this, me personally, I just honestly don't understand, and I am gonna go on a rant because it seems like that is what I'm doing right now. I realize that one of the worst sponsorship deal for the fighters is, of course, the, like I just previously mentioned, and that was the Reebok deal. And a lot of fighters are losing a lot of money. It's just the fact that I think for championship fighter they would get like $50,000, and as an entry level fighter you get like 5,000. Well, previously fighters would make it like $100,000 to $200,000 to sponsorship alone. That is a big pay cut. That is a big pay cut. And like I said, I'm using Reebok as an example because, well, it's a bad deal. It's a bad deal for fighters. And but for Monster, I don't know, man. It's just they are a massive company, and they make good money. Like, they could afford to give the fighters essentially, well, within reason, like a good deal, like a good amount of money. And a fighter like Dominic Cruz, he has been with UFC for a long time, and for him to speak up, I just want to know, like, what happened behind closed doors, what happened. And on top of that, you guys talking about personal sponsorship deal. The other one is Israel Adesanya and Puma. That's a game changer. That is a game changer. And before that, it was John Jones and Nike, until John has a bit of an incident where he ran into a lady, or into a car, and of course that is out the window. But besides that, I mean, if you have the opportunity to partner up with like anybody, like Monster, Nike, Reebok, well, okay, I take that back, with the exception of Reebok, and like anything, or even like Xbox, when Demetrius Johnson, he was making bank, and Reebok would give him like not just money but products when it comes to like games, and they would advertise him through the platform, because Xbox is a big platform as well, guys. It's bigger than the UFC. The UFC is worth what, like 5-6 billion. Reebok's like worth hundreds of billions of dollars. And you could also make an argument that Monster Energy is bigger than the UFC as well when it comes to the market cap. And of course, fucking Puma and Nike, they're way above the UFC. And yeah, man, like I say, guys, I just don't understand the confusion. I just don't look at this. Dominic Cruz right here. He's holding the energy Monster energy drink right there. I'm gonna go back for a bit. Right here. I mean, he's holding the Monster energy drink just right after he won the UFC title, or defending it. I don't know which one this is from, but still, man. Like I said, I just don't understand the conflict. I don't understand why these guys are battling. And here's another one right here. He's got Monster Energy on his shorts, you guys. He's got Monster Energy on his shorts and a Monster Energy can holding it when he beat TJ Dillashaw. I just don't know where I don't know what the relationship between the two has fall apart. I'm sure that, yeah, you know what? I don't know. I honestly don't know. You guys tell you guys tell me what you think. I have to side with after thinking about this, I think I'll have to side with the sponsor, man. I don't think. See, I just don't have enough information. I don't think the representative Han Mulligan, he's asking too much of Dominic Cruz. If all he wants was a shout out, just fucking do it, man. Do it, because it's not just the moment in time. It's also it's also establishing your future relationship and your future sponsorship deal. Not just the person that, or sorry, no, just the company that you're with right now, but it's for your future sponsor as well. It's showing them what you are willing to do for the company. That's just it, man. You know what? If anyone sponsors me, I'll fucking do it. There's no argument. I mean, like, you want me to do what? Yeah, okay. Within reason. Like, I'm not gonna go and like commit a crime or anything like that. But if you're like, hey, just give me a shout out, do this for me, do that for me, I'm like, yeah. Within reason, like, if like, just don't break the law. Essentially, just don't break the law. That's just it. So that's unfortunate, because I love energy. I love Monster Energy drink. It's funny because I'm drinking Powerade right now. I'm hungover. I need some electrolytes. Yeah, so that's you guys. So that is my quick thought. I'm gonna end it right there before I go on a rant. But I just wish I would have more information on this. I don't think Monster Energy is asking for much of it, and that's my final thought.